Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Party Punisher Show. I am the General, DJ Prince Sai. And alongside of me, my partner in crime.
OG Face got it, aka Ram Faces. Yo, mammy, grandmammy, and great grandmammy's favorite pastor, Ham Mercy.
You're going to stop saying my have mercy. You find something else on the end of your own.
Man, you from up north. Ham Mercy is a southern slang.
Have mercy.
Have
is
mercy.
I have mercy on you. That's from anywhere.
Ham Mercy started down here in the South.
No.
When some of us Southerners migrated to the North, we took some of our slang up there and y'all done borrowed it for a while.
Borrowed it?
Yeah, y'all borrowed it. Y'all tried to take it as y'all's, but Have Mercy is ours.
Have mercy is ours.
Have Mercy is ours.
Have mercy belongs to the North.
Nah, it belongs to the South. Y'all just borrowed. Y'all, what belongs to y'all is yo done. Yo, cat. Yo, bust me down, cat.
Wait a minute.
Let me hit that bogey, son.
Listen
you know
here.
That's north.
Listen here.
Y'all say bust me down. We say give me a short.
I've been saying the sweet Peter Majida, and at the end I'll say have mercy.
Yeah, but you got to have mercy from down here. That's
no.
That's what you said after you was done.
No.
Because when you got weak in the hips, you got strong in the lips. And when you were done, you said have mercy. That's where the have mercy came from.
That don't come from there. That comes from me. I've been saying that up north.
Yeah, but it came from you was dealing with a southern gal.
No.
So
I have a southern girl there.
Yeah, that's where the have mercy came from.
I ain't have a southern woman there. Didn't have a
that
southern
came
woman
from
till 2000.
That came from a southern belle.
I didn't have a southern belle till 2000.
She had some southern in her.
No. You ain't gonna just try to catch me with that one. No.
Have mercy was you got that from down there with you at Meemaw in them house when you were down here in the South.
No.
And you heard Paw talking about have mercy.
No.
That's where you got it from. It's all right, son.
No. Don't you got something you want to talk about?
Man, before we start, happy G Day to Hove, man. H to the is old, happy G Day to that man. But you see what he got on sale today?
What they got on sale?
They got a book called The Book of Hove.
Oh my gosh.
It has over 700 pictures in it if you get the deluxe edition. If you get the regular edition, it's about 120, between 120 and 130. You can order it. But if you get the deluxe edition, guess how much the show enough is?
How much?
2 bands.
For a book about Hove.
$2,000. 8 chapters, $2,000. That equates to $250 per chapter.
It's crazy. Peace, Flex.
$250 per chapter for a book of Hove, because you have some of his unreleased pictures and songs and different stuff. And
what they gonna show you? What they gonna show you? His baby pictures?
I don't know what they showing. For $2,000.
Pictures of him and B on the yacht or something.
Only way I'm paying $2,000, I got some showing up pictures of B. I don't need no pictures of Hove. $2,000 for a book.
I'm not doing that.
That ain't teaching me nothing.
I'm not doing that.
And $120 for the basic edition. For the the New English version. You know how they dumb the Bible down and do that. But for the King James version of the Hove, you got to spend $2,000. But for the New English version, you can get it for $120.
Boy, you crazy. Margie, Skills, Rex, Craig, Shauna, peace.
I say, ain't no way in the HE double hockey sticks I'm paying $2,000 for a book. That's a car.
I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. That's a car.
Now I'm gonna have to do some work to the car, but it's still a car. $2,000.
That's a mortgage on a house.
And you think I'm gonna get that for a book?
Crazy.
I wish that I would.
That's crazy.
$2,000 for a book.
That's crazy.
Man.
You a Hove fan, ain't you?
Not no $2,000 fan.
So what kind of pictures you looking to see a B in this book?
Now, for $2,000, I have to see some show enough good pictures of B. I have to see some of the honeybee. $2,000 is the only way I'm getting a book. and I don't need to see Hov in now picture.
So you'll pay $2,000 to see some pictures of B in a book.
Nope, because
I'm
if I
about to
see them,
say.
everybody else has seen them, so it ain't no collector's item. No,
I thought you would retract those words.
no, I was just saying if I paid for it, that'd be the only way. But I ain't paying no $2,000 for no book. Only way I paid $2,000 for a book, it got a cheat code to every game system in the world. That way I can go to every gaming tournament and win some money. Other than that, I ain't paying no $2,000 for nothing.
I'm glad you started it off with that. Now, since you started it off with that, and you my go-to guy for everything I want to know. And we discussed this earlier, but we just didn't go into depth. So we're gonna talk about it. If you're single and you're sleeping with a married person, is the single person committing adultery? The single person committing adultery?
No. Single person ain't committing no adultery. The single person ain't saying I do. In front of everybody in God. You know, only thing that the single person said I do was to whoever they were finna screw. You know, ain't no. You can't commit adultery if you ain't married. You might be an adultery, but you ain't committed no adultery.
What is an adultery?
An adultery is somebody who participates, but it's not the adulterer. You know, so you're an adultery, but you're not an adulterer. You can't do adultery if you ain't married. That sin don't fall on you. That fall on whoever said I do.
Okay.
Only thing we said I do too was to get down.
Now another question, because you on the roll right now. Say you and your spouse are separated, and y'all start entertaining and being intimate with somebody else. Now y'all separated, so is that still adultery?
They ain't adultery because you separated in the eyes of the Lord. You separated.
Okay.
Y'all done separated. You done went your way. They done went their way. The same way y'all spread, the same way the legs spread, apart. So you apart, that ain't adultery. You know, because it takes a while to get a divorce finalized.
Yeah, it takes a year and a day.
Right. So you still got to be, you're a man, you're a female. You still have your pleasures. A rose only going to do so much. It's only going to do so much. A woman got to feel, and a man got to feel. We ain't got no roses.
Right.
So no, that ain't adultery. I don't feel it's adultery if you separate it. Now, if you're together and you step out on your mate, now you're committing adultery. But if y'all both are separated and y'all know y'all ain't getting back together, or it's a chance y'all may not, but y'all taking a break, y'all taking a break in the eyes of the Lord too. The Lord hear y'all say we taking a break.
Okay.
Because he hears all, sees all. So you're not committing adultery. That's in the book of faith. That's what I believe.
Say that's your version.
Yeah, that's what I believe though.
DJ Fife was happening.
I don't believe that's cheating. And back to that though, you can't be an adulterer if you ain't married.
Okay.
Now you can be. They are doing the adulting. You just being an adult in the situation.
You being an adult in the situation.
That's all. They the adulterer. We just adulting. That's all. Doing grown things. That's all. But if you ain't married, you can't be an adult. You can't.
Okay.
That's only if you done said I do and you done put a ring on your finger or a tattoo or whatever you put on your left finger.
Right.
Then you the adulterer because you got somebody at home, you married, and you stepping out. Now you wrong. But the person that's stepping in you ain't wrong because they ain't married.
Gotcha.
All
So
right.
if two people go together, and they do their own thing, that's just cheating.
It depends.
Okay, explain to me, please.
Because I was told by an old man a long time ago, this is not me, but I was told by an old man long time ago, a very wise man and a wise woman, that was told me if you're single, you can't cheat. That's what old man told me. Now, do I personally believe that? No, because I'm a good fellow, good wholesome fellow. So I believe it's cheating if you're in a relationship with someone and they feel it's just you and them.
Hey, Miss BB.
You know, if it's just you and them, I feel it's cheating. But if you marry,
Miss BB will watch you.
hey, Miss BB, but if you married, you cheating, that's adultery. But the person that's sleeping with you ain't adulting as long as they ain't married.
Okay, so if you're married and you sleeping with a married person, you're not committing adultery, but the person that's married is.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Right. The person that's married is committing adultery. If you single, or even if you're in a relationship, but you ain't married, you ain't committing no adultery. You ain't done nothing wrong.
What we talking about, Miss BB, we talking about people that's single that sleep with married people. Are they committing adultery as well?
No, they're not. How can you commit adultery? You ain't married. You can't commit adultery. You ain't married. It is no way possible.
Miss BB says still cheating.
It may be cheating, but it ain't no adultery. They ain't adult, and the only way they cheating is if they got somebody. So they ain't adult. They doing. Hey.
She said if you're in a committed relationship, it's cheating.
Well, if you, yeah, but you have to look at its levels to commitment.
She said the marriage is a covenant.
Yeah, but the person who ain't married, there ain't no covenant.
No, the person that's not married,
they ain't got no covenant with God. That's them two folks that said I do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with
you. The only thing the person who's sleeping with the married person saying I do too is the screw. You know, and hey, I do. You know,
I do.
You know, that's the only thing they saying I do too. You know, but no. But I just want to call somebody called and
ask said the same thing you said. The covenant is between the people and God.
Right.
Right. The married people.
Yeah, the married folk ain't got nothing to do with the other person. They ain't committing adultery. They being adults, but they ain't committing adultery. They're adulting.
Right. Now I have no problem with that. But I just ask if you're separated. If you're separated and you're married and you're sleeping with somebody else, is that adultery? And you said in your eyes it's not.
No, it's not adultery because you separated in the eyes of the Lord. The Lord sees all, hears all. So when you separate from each other and it's a known split, it ain't that one that's separated and the other it ain't. Both of y'all know I'm going my way, you going your way, we apart like legs. You know what I'm talking about? So once both of y'all go apart, hey, it is what it is.
Miss BB said the single person is truly trifling.
Well, hey,
Miss BB, we ain't gonna get into that other line you said. No.
I've been called a whole lot of stuff. I take trifling. I was once a trifling man. I didn't know she was married at the time till I had to jump out the window.
Miss BB disagrees with you. She said that you're still married until you're divorced.
No, you ain't still married till you divorced because you may want to be separated and your husband might not want to sign some papers. The wife might not want to sign some papers, but y'all been done forever and ever. Amen. And then somebody just holding on just so they can be holding on and saying they're yours. Heck no. About had me cuss. Heck no. Hey, if I'm done, we done said I do, and now it's I don't. It's no longer I do. I don't want you. You don't want me. So what we gonna do is I do, you do what we do. Screw.
She said, Miss BB said, yes, you are. You're still married until divorce.
Well, somebody need to speed it up. We need to how they give in the court of law, speedy trial. They need to do some speedy divorces.
She said, God let no man put asunder.
Well, some men, hey, some women getting under, and some men getting on top.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Everybody that's watching on the lives and everything, I want y'all to contact Face. Contact Face this week, and we'll bring you on our show, and we can further talk about this with you in the studio or audience. In the studio with us, the Party Punishers, so we can get down to the bottom of it.
Yeah, because I don't mind a good debate. But you know, it ain't nothing wrong.
She said, Minister Face, now get in your word.
I'm in my word.
Well,
amen.
Well, like I said, anybody that would like to come up here next Wednesday so we can go deep into depth with this, please contact Face, and we will bring you on our show next Thursday, December 11th, and we will go get down to the nitty gritty. You down with that, Face?
I'm down with it.
Okay.
And you know, because see what we have to realize, we Easternized, you know, Westernized over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, over here you only can have one wife. You know, it's all about monogamy and all this and all that. But if you go over in them other countries, over there in Walla Walla land, over yonder,
Yeah.
you can have more than one wife as long as you can take care of all your wives. You know, we just it's not too many. More of the world is unlike us, and we are the world. You feel where I'm coming from?
I got you.
Because if you go in the book, because since I'm Minister Face, let Minister Face tell you a little bit. If you go in that book, that the greatest book ever written, and you go in that book, some of the folks had multiple wives.
Yeah.
And it tells you they had multiple wives. And those were covenants with God, with all those different wives. Now, I ain't talking about the concubines they had, but I'm talking about their wives. They had multiple wives in that great book. If we go reading that book, you can see a couple of them had multiple wives. You know, but we just different on this side of the equator than the other side.
Okay. Now, Miss BB said with that argument, it's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. Hold up. That's my topic. What topic?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We hold it on. We hold it on. You ain't even got to say who it is. We hold it on. We hold it on. I can't wait. We hold it on. So we gonna hold on. Yeah. We're gonna hold on.
Skill set pins are like blowholes. Everybody got
one. And usually, and not being cocky or arrogant or saying I know everything, but usually I'm right. Because even when I'm wrong, I'm still right because I could have been right while I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm always right. But, you know.
Country, what do you want? Because you know, my thing is this. Everybody, you know, when we do the live, we don't bring people in because they can't be picked up. Everything can't be picked up with the microphones. But if you want to say something, you type it in, boom, we'll shoot it back. But Miss BB, if you would like to come up here, Miss BB, you would like to come up here, like I said, contact Face. We'll get it popping.
Yeah, we have to do that. But we got one show that's coming up, and that show is going to be everything it's supposed to be. It's going to be all good. You know what I mean? It's going to be all good. So I can't wait for that show. And that's what the name of that show going to be, the All Good Show on the Party Punishers. Because that show's going to be all good, and I can't wait for that show. I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting on that show because that's going to be a great show.
Well, my thing was, I ain't going to lie, I was ready for the day.
Yeah,
because we were supposed to have a guest.
Yeah, but the All Good Show is going to be a great show once we get everything together and get everything wrinkled out that needs to be wrinkled out. You know, get the wrinkles out, press it. Once we get everything on the press, we're going to be good. Because that All Good Show going to be nice. I can't wait on that show. And that's going to be the topic of that show, all good, because everything going to be all good.
Yeah, everything going to be all good.
You know. So
everything going to be all good. But I was really anticipating the show for the night. And when you told me that they couldn't make it, I was like, all right.
Yeah, but, you know.
You need to be here too, Country. All right.
Who that Country?
Country said he need to be here for that show too. So it's going to be all good Punisher show.
Yeah, stepdaddy. And call him stepdaddy. Call me Uncle Stepdaddy.
Miss BB, you know we love you, but we ready for anybody, sweetheart.
We love you, Miss BB. And I'm gonna see you tonight. It's cold as a polar bear with JJ out there right now. But I'm gonna come out there and fool with you a little bit tonight, Miss BB. I'm gonna come out there a little bit and fool with you. It's colder than a polar bear with JJ out there right now.
I can't make it tonight. Maybe next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna, come out there a little bit. You know what I'm gonna sing? You know what I'm gonna sing tonight? I ain't sung it in a while. Cheating in the next room.
Oh,
I'm just joking, Miss BB. I ain't saying cheating in the next room. I'm just joking. But yeah, I
yo, Vet said, Skill said, that's the Shell as Hell show. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Miss BB, Miss All Good, my brother Country. Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, so we have us a nice show, man, because we really have to start. I know we all like to joke and laugh, but sometimes we have to hit these topics right where it is. You got to hit them head on. And some of these conversations are needed within our community. And a lot of stuff we try not to speak about, or we just feel it's supposed to stay in-house. Some stuff need to come out and people hear your experiences so they don't go through the same experience. So some of these conversations are needed in our community.
And you know what's crazy? We always get good views. We have great views. But you see how that conversation just, I was asking you a question and it just immediately, so like you said, these are some things that need to be spoke upon.
Yeah, we have to speak on certain, conversations within our communities, because a lot of stuff we try not to speak on and try to keep hush mouth, but some stuff that we go through, some of our trials and tribulations, you have to give out to the next people that's coming up, so maybe they don't go through the same trials we went through.
Yeah.
And the same heartbreak, or
same
whatever.
Turmoil, everything.
Yeah.
Miss BB, we got you. We got you. That's no problem. The wine is fine around here.
Yeah, so what you want, some wine?
Yeah, when we had a show.
Oh yeah, we had some Will I Run up here. We had some of that good old Richards.
Nah, I was drinking. Not me, young man.
We have some good Richards up here. Some Orange Jubilee.
So man, ain't nobody drinking that mess you talking about.
We got you, Miss BB.
We got you.
Yeah, but we have to speak on certain stuff in our communities, though. We have to speak on it.
We got that Moscato. We got you.
Pink Moscato or just the regular Moscato? You want the pink Moscato? You want it pink? I like it pink. So we're gonna have pink Moscato. I like it pink. I like mine pink. I like my drink to be pink.
Now, one thing that I will say about this whole thing, and I know it's gonna be crazy, but you can't help who you love. I tell my kids that all the time.
Okay.
You can't help who you love. Like some of my children are coming to me, why am I going through this? Why am I going through that? Why am I going through this? Why am I going through that? And then I have to let them know everything ain't always roses with me and their moms, but that's what people go through, and you can't help who you love.
That's right. You can't.
So if that's a person you say that you love, go ahead. See how far you feel what you got to go through to make it work.
But sometimes you can't tolerate everything.
But if you can't take it no more,
you can't tolerate everything now.
And sometimes, like Faith said, you may just need a break.
Yeah.
Or get a big house to where y'all ain't got to be all up in each other's face every time.
Or no, just take a break. And that way you know if that's what you really want. Because what the old folks say, if it's really meant for you, you do what?
You stay.
It come back.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah.
So if you need a break, because sometimes you fall out of love. And you have to fall back in.
But what I do tell my children, I do tell my children, don't fall out of love for the lust of somebody else.
Yeah.
Don't fall out of love for the lust of somebody else. Because just like old folks said and Chris Brown said, always the grass ain't green on the other
Oh
side.
no, because you know what grass smell like. Same thing roses smell like.
Dude,
Fertilizer. Straight bush. My grandma called it straight bush. That's what it smelled like.
and that's true. That's true. Old people, like I seen my grandma and my grandpops argue on both sides, but they stayed together.
Yeah. But you have to know what some stuff you just can't state it. You tried, and I don't give a darn how much you love somebody busting you upside the head, and oh, I love him or I love her, and she busting you upside the head, and he busting you upside the head, and just cause you say that's who you love, you sticking around, you's a new fool.
Nah. You don't stick. I tell anybody,
You know.
you don't stick around for no physical abuse.
You know, or mental abuse.
Nah,
You
no
know,
mental,
any type of
no
abuse.
mental, verbal, nothing.
You know, so you have to know how to set boundaries, and that's the problem with a lot of our relationships as well. Within our community, we don't set boundaries in the beginning because we know you give somebody an inch, they take a mile. So when somebody start doing something you don't like, correct it right then and there. Hey, babe, I don't like this.
Yeah,
Like
you're not supposed to let it.
Like this new generation, the young ladies like to call the men the B word,
and that's crazy.
you know. But if the young man don't tell her, hey, babe, I don't like that, you know,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna talk like that.
Right.
You know, that's gonna keep going on. You're gonna be in front of your people. She's gonna call you that. Now you offended. Now you want to go upside the head. But behind the closed door, you allow her to call.
You allow her to say it.
You know.
Now what you allow her to say but you allow her to say in private, she gonna say in public.
Yeah. So you just have to be, you know, you have to set boundaries. Same thing with the young girls. I done heard them little boys just cuss them out. Your little B, your little H, this, that, and they go for it. You got to set boundaries in the beginning because if you don't set boundaries, they're going to continue to do it. You know, they're going to continue to do it. So,
and you're 100% right about that. And I tell people that all the time, watch how you speak to your mate. And especially watch how you speak to your mate in front of people and the way you speak to your children.
Yeah, because you ain't going to talk to me any type of way.
No.
And I clear for law. I ain't going to tolerate nobody talking to me any type of way. Only person can talk to me any type of way, he have to come from up there, come from up yonder, and come down here. And I might have a word for him. You know, he gonna talk to me. He gonna talk to me any type of way, and especially not in front of people.
No,
you know. So you have, and that goes both ways. Men, we can't talk to women any type of way. You get in front of your homeboys, get to drinking a little bit,
and you belittle them.
Yeah, you can't.
And that ain't cool.
Nah,
that ain't cool. Creator, what's happening?
It ain't.
But that ain't cool. And like I tell a lot of people, when you can say what you want to say, you can say exactly what you want to say, but that person that you sincerely love, you can say, oh, forget them this, and y'all can break up, or you can go do that. But when that person that you really love go home, return to the essence, I don't care who you is, you're going to be messed up. I tell you that. I tell you that for a fact.
And then you'll need a shoulder or a chest to lay on.
Man, see, you got humor with that. But this was 100. Peace, Kamal, how you go?
Yeah.
But my thing is this. You gotta think about it. We go back to the foundation of what we broke down. If you single and messing with a married person intimately, are you committing adultery as well?
No.
Okay.
No. With a capital N and a capital O. With some exclamation points behind it. No. You ain't done a thing wrong. You ain't done a thing wrong, but be strong. You know, that's it.
She said, say, Miss August say what? Okay, I'll repeat it again, and then Face gonna answer again. I said, if you're a single person and you are intimately involved with a married person, is the single person committing adultery as well?
No, nope. You're not committing adultery because you ain't married. Only thing you said I do too is the screw. That's the only thing you said I do too. The only covenant you got is between what's down yonder. That's spread it. You know, that's it.
So the single person plays no role in that.
They just an adultee.
All right, boy.
That's it. They're an adultee.
You ain't wrapped up.
But they the adulterer. How can you? They didn't make no covenant. So how can they be adulting?
Uh-oh. Ms. Allgood said, face stop.
Well, I ain't told no lies.
Now, you know what Ms. Allgood said right there. Ms. Allgood is up.
But
Faith said that a single person could sleep with a married person all they want.
I didn't say all they want. It shouldn't happen. The married person shouldn't be cheating on their spouse. But if they do, the person that's, sleeping with them is not committing adultery. That's just the person that's married is committing adultery.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The person that's married definitely committing adultery.
Yeah.
But you saying the single person ain't committing nothing.
No, they just fornicate. That's all. They said I do to the screw. That's it. How they do. That's it.
No, Miss Allgood, I can't do that. She said she in the shower listening. Bring her on the screen. No. What are you doing, Face? Oh, but country, we already said that, bro. We said if they both married, that's adultery. Now, me and Face agree.
Unless they separated.
He said unless they separated. I feel that it's still adultery if you separate. I agree with you, Creator. They both wrong.
If they separated, you can't be wrong because you're not
Okay.
getting back together.
They say, okay, Miss Allgood say, if the other person know. Now, Miss Allgood, I ain't like the way you worded that because they see you being one-sided. Me and Faith say being one-sided.
What she say?
She say if she knew, yeah. We didn't say it was she or he who was being the single woman.
Well, hey. I've knew a couple times from other people telling me that they knew somebody else was married and they were doing what they were doing with that woman or that man while they were married. Mm-hmm. Some people told me that. I've never, that's what I was told. I was told that. Yeah.
Well, I agree with Miss Allgood now. The other person, either way, if you single, you gotta take some type of.
If that person don't know your husband, don't know your wife, ain't been around them, they don't owe them nothing. Only thing they owe something to is whomever they doing. They don't owe their husband or wife nothing. They don't know their husband or wife. Cause you married, I ain't gotta respect your husband. I don't know that ninja. And she ain't gotta respect his wife if she don't know his wife. Where they do that at? Because if I meet a girl and she got a man, not saying she married, but she got a man, I don't know your dude.
That's the way of the world. Everybody thinks.
You feel me? If a dude see I'm dealing with a chick and a dude come up on, he don't know me. You feel me? He don't owe me nothing. I gotta be respectful. She got a man.
Well, I say this.
Or he got a one. She got a one.
Let me say this. Let me say this. And I'm gonna say it real positive as I could say it. If my wife was to cheat on me with someone I don't know, I ain't got no problem with that man. I can't have no issue with that man because he got what was allowed to get. My issue was with her. Feel me? Now, if my wife was to mess with somebody who I know and be around me,
Oh, now
I got an issue with everybody because everybody getting the smoke.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Everybody getting the smoke.
That's a different story. But I ain't giving nobody no smoke.
I'm getting everybody the smoke because for one, y'all both totally betrayed me. I'm getting her for betraying me and being a little dumb, but him and you be with me, you getting all the smoke.
If I'm married and she step out on somebody I know, I'm just getting some footage. Give me my money. Yay!
Listen,
I need some palimony check cause
everybody ain't got no money.
Hey.
Some people is just boom. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing but more of a headache.
Yeah, but
I'm giving them the smoke.
I ain't risking my freedom over not now piece of it.
I'm giving them the smoke.
I like my freedom. I done gave them the smoke. Now I ain't smoked both of them where they need to be. Now I'm locked up. They still smoking each other.
Nah, the way I'm gonna do it, they got. I'm giving the smoke.
No. Ain't nothing worth it.
Peace, King Dusty.
I'm not finna go in there and watch a whole bunch of swords. I can't do it. Ain't nothing worth me going to see a whole bunch of swords walk around every day stabbing. No, sir. I can't do it. Good riddance. It's gonna hurt. Now I might bust a couple heads. I might bust him upside the head. I'm gonna bust him, but I can't. I ain't going to jail for it. I ain't going to prison. I ain't going to that penitentiary era.
But like Creator said, like the God Creator said, it's different ways of giving people the smoke. Going there.
Yeah. You're gonna feel me one way or another.
Oh yeah, you're gonna know the ride.
But I ain't doing nothing where I'm gonna have to go away and be walking around with a whole bunch of swords all day. I don't like swords.
I only like my swords.
Yeah, I don't want to be around swords all day. Wake up with swords, go to sleep in swords, go to the rec yard in swords. No, sir. No.
Yo, I'm so glad we partners in this because you need to be a comedian too.
I can't do it. Before we get out here though, man, shout out to them lawyers down there in Atlanta, man, got them YSL boys off. That case was, and I know Thug right now kicking himself in the tail for taking that crazy plea.
That plea was just
that crazy plea took. But all the last two gentlemen that was on that trial beat all the racketeering, all the gang, the whole RICO case they beat. One gentleman, he got charged with just firearm by a convicted felon because when they came to pick him up on the RICO, the gun that was close to him, it was in his girl name, but it was still close to his proximity. So they charged him with that, and he getting time served for that. So all them fellas coming home, all of that mess, all that money Georgia spent on that trial and ain't getting nothing out of it. So hopefully and that's where the voices come in at them voting polls. Y'all need to vote them clowns up out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta, y'all need to vote them Georgia, vote them clowns up out of there. I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want to get, hit for slander or nothing crazy. But y'all know who they is. That the opposite of hate is what? Okay. Need to get up out of there. Get up out of there. Need to get up out of there. Yeah. And let's put these guns down. We had too many shootings during this Thanksgiving time. Supposed to been thankful and everybody out here acting crazy and silly. Put them guns down, man. Y'all young men learn how to fight. Or better yet, not even learn how to fight, learn how to talk.
Have a conversation.
Learn how to communicate without having to pull guns out.
And I'm glad you touched on that. I'm just so happy you touched on that. Do you know how many? The biggest crime here is social media made y'all tough.
Yeah.
Social media makes y'all tough.
Not just here, everywhere.
No, I understand just here. I'm just saying in general. Social media makes people tough. But what you fail to realize is what I had to learn from Face is all that social media thugging. They have a task force that sits there and monitor all of your stuff.
Yep.
And once they get enough evidence on you, and then y'all be playing with your joints. If the gun don't got the little orange piece on it, on the tip where the bullet's supposed to come out, they know that that ain't no play toy. They just getting up enough stuff. And then when y'all be talking about your ops and you smoking on your ops and you doing all this, let that mess go, man. When we was coming up, like I'm not afraid to say my age. I'm 56 years old. And in the streets, I was a problem. But guess what? We ain't have all that mess. But we also had people on our team that would go, man, let's go up the hill or let's go down the hill. Let's go talk about it. Let's go talk to them. You would get 3 of your boys or 4 of your boys that you knew was about it, but at least 2 of them had good sense. You would go see the other people. Now you could talk it out. If you could talk it out, it was peace. But if you couldn't, you had your peoples, they had their peoples, y'all get in the middle of the street, get a one-on-one. Now, something got out of hand, and everybody had to jump in, and we bang. But it was no guns. It was no guns. The most somebody may have had in the clique was a stick, a big bat, stick, or a knife.
Or a blade y'all slide out y'all mouth, because y'all northern is good for them blades coming out your mouth, cutting somebody with.
Them razor blades.
Yeah, y'all good for that.
That's true. Thanks for saying that. Up the hill, down the hill, we as much as we beefed, we ain't never shoot each other.
But the guns, when we were coming up, they weren't as accessible as they are now. And also we have to look at the upbringing. A lot of the children playing all these video games. The most video game we had back in the day was Contra and Duck Hunt. We have all this stuff you got now. You got your Fortnites. You got this. You got that. You got everything where everything is consistent of shooting,
Right.
or doing crime.
Well, no disrespect. We got introduced to the gun game from y'all. We had the guys from down south come up there.
Yeah, we'll come up there because y'all couldn't legally have them up there.
No.
We come up there and make a killing off of y'all.
Yes. Y'all,
Yeah.
there ain't no lie.
We made a killing off of y'all.
Made a big killing.
Yeah. Or they made a killing off of y'all. I didn't, but they made a killing off of y'all.
No, you was too young. You wasn't in our generation.
Yeah, they made a killing off of y'all.
You still a very young man.
Yeah, but that's what it is, man. The social media and then also the video games that these young kids are playing all now. You got all these violent video games and they continuously sit at home and play them. And that's all they play.
And they won't go outside.
They don't go outside.
At least my generation and your generation.
Yeah,
we stayed outside.
Yeah, it was either get on punishment. You want to stay in the house or you want to get a beating? Give me a beating. Bring Mr. Knox or Old Yeller.
Yeah, we rather get a beating.
Yeah, bring Knox and Yeller.
Get put on punishment.
Yeah, because we had names. My mama had names for the belts. We had Mr. Knox and we had Old Yeller. Old Yeller was a nice yellow belt, but it wasn't as thick as Mr. Knox. Mr. Knox did danger. Every time you see Mr. Knox come, you'd have messed up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow, for anybody that's out, we will have at least 100 walk-ups that people can walk up. We have some registered now. Come out to China Grove Church tomorrow in the Sterling community. We'll be out there with Aetna and Cigna. We're giving out 500 families groceries and stuff tomorrow. So if y'all can come out there tomorrow, that'll be from 4 to 7 p.m. at China Grove Church right there in the Sterling community, right there off of Westinghouse.
Okay. I want everybody to know one thing before we get up out of here. Check out all of the shows on Connected. We have been blessed. We got Connected TV, which was on Facebook. You can check out every podcast on YouTube in its entirety. And we also have a new connected app on Roku and Amazon Prime. So come show love to the whole connected family, because it's not just about one, it's about the brand. Am I right? So with that being said,
It's good to be connected.
Party Punishers, we out of here. Peace.
And when
You're looking for a home for your movies, TV shows, podcasts, or more? Well, I have the perfect home for you. It's called Connected TV, which is in over 180 million homes on Roku and Amazon Fire TV.